it's Annie here from My Creative Detour. I am coming to do a video today, a haul video. I ordered quite a lot of stuff from Paper Rose. Paper Rose is one of my very favourite paper companies, or crafting companies, and proudly it is an Australian company because I live in Brisbane, Australia. And I just love this tropical Christmas collection because obviously living in Queensland, we have a hot Christmas. A tropical Christmas is what we experience in Australia, or a hot Christmas is what we experience in Australia, but here in Queensland it is a tropical Christmas. So yeah, it just spoke to me because of the design of it and the colors and the characters in it. And I purchased some other products as well, but I might actually do them in another video. I did pick up the Holiday Fun, the new Holiday Fun Christmas release as well, and I'll cover that in another video. But let's have a little look at this today. I got the 12 by 12 collection kit and paper kit, and I also got the Papercuts Cardmaking Kit, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to make cards out of this or whether I'm going to use quite a lot of this to make a really nice tropical Christmas banner. But let's open up the 12 by 12 first, and then we'll go through the paper cuts. So on the front here, you can see that it has one of the good things about Paper Rose is that they use every single scrap of the paper that they provide you, so that you can utilize all of it. So all of the front here that's showing the design, you can cut all of these out and actually use them. And even these bits down here, you can use them for tags. So this is the cover sheet, and then on the back they provide you with a whole heap of sentiments in the color palette of what the collection is. So I tend to cut these strips out, or to be honest, I cut out the ones on the front that I want the most first, and then if I'm not going to use them, well then I cut the rest of these up and I chop them down and put them into a little plastic container and keep them for using on cards or on banners or whatever. So that's the cover sheet. Then it comes with 6 different designs and 2 sheets of each. So I'll just pull out each one and show you the 2 different options. So we can see here we've got a cut apart page. This is called Tropical Christmas page A, and like I said, 2 pages. I really like this Santa here that's surfing. He actually is surfing a little bit backwards, miraculously really, but anyway, he's kind of cute. And I love this image here that's got the Christmas feast on it, because for us, this is more like what our Christmas feast is like. Like, I know that when we're watching movies of people that live in cold climates, they have big turkeys and they have, like lots of hot food, which is all lovely. But when you're cooking in Australia, especially in the heat, it just, if you're cooking with the oven, it heats the house up. So this looks more like what our Christmas table looks like, with fruit on it and lots of lovely pastries and seafood and like lots of prawns and salads and all that sort of stuff. So I really love this picture here, this image here. And I kind of like this one here that's got the Christmas tree, but all over the Christmas tree there's little shells. So this Santa's quite cute. This snowman's pretty cute, in that a snowman's just not going to work, but he's actually at the beach, and so he's more like a sand built snowman with a surfboard, and it's quite funny. Then on the back of each page, you can see that it's just a nice pattern, and Paper Rose has given you a useful strip here. So even on the branding strip, you can use the back of it to do something with. So then the next page is absolutely stunning, and once again we get 2 sheets of it, and this is just fantastic how all of the Christmas decorations are mixed in all amongst the tropical vegetation, you know, the frangipanis and the big palm leaves, and this looks like a monstero leaf, but yeah, it's lovely. And then on the back we've got some, well, we call them thongs, and I know that in other countries people use the word thong for different other kind of fashion, but we call, in Queensland, Australia, we call them thongs, and in other states in Australia they call them flip-flops, which I know that sometimes other countries call them flip-flops as well, but most states in Australia call them thongs, and they're in Christmas theme but still tropical. Then the next page has a feast, a table that's set at the beach with all tropical fruit and seafood on it, and all the sweets and everything that we would have, and then a beach theme in the back. And I love how there's this print in the shadow print or watermark prints in the background in the sky. It's lovely. And then we've got a lovely stripe on the back with the branding strip again. And the pattern on the back is great because it's almost, you could use this almost as a neutral to pull back some of the design. Then we've got, let's pull out the other D page. So I've got another cut apart page, and this time it is tags. So it's got a, they look like they're 3x4 tags, maybe some of them are a little bit different in size, but close to 3x4 tags. And there's that Christmas tree again with the shells on it, lots of lovely foliage, tropical foliage, and Santa in his Hawaiian shirt, which is, it's not an uncommon thing where we dress up at Christmas in a Santa outfit, but you know, have Hawaiian shirts on with the Santa hat. And then on the back of that, there's the Christmas tree with the shells on. All right, then we've got Tropical E page, which is a blue, it kind of has like just dots on it. It's got a faded effect or ombre in the blue effect on it, and it's also got brush marks on it, so it's kind of like a wash. And then in the foreground it's got little white dots to kind of allude to it being snow, but we obviously don't have snow here. And then a really nice check on the back. And then the last page, Tropical Christmas F, is the camper van. Camper vans are fairly, well, you know, modern ones now that drive around, but when I was growing up, we had a camper van, a pop-top camper van, and my brother and I used to sleep in the pop-top bit, and my mum and dad would sleep in the bottom, and we would go away in our camper van. And yeah, it's kind of sentimental to me looking at this. And once again, nice pink stripe in the background, picking up some of the color palette, and it just pulls back that intense imagery. And then a fun ice cream on the B side with sprinkles and a little bit of Christmas foliage, and they're really, really cute. Like they're got sprinkles on them and then berries on them, and then this one's got cherries and syrup. So yeah, lovely. So I'm looking forward to do something with this. I'm thinking that I'm going to do a banner, a Christmas banner of some sort. So that'll be good. I'll just put that to the side. And the other thing that I got was the Papercuts card making kit, and it comes in a nice little zip case that you can keep everything in, especially when you start cutting everything up. It comes with some instructions, with some examples of different cards, and it's showing it at 100% scale. So the great thing about this is that you can actually put your ruler onto it and measure it. And because it's at scale at 1:100, you can measure it and then cut your paper to the size that you're wanting. So yeah, they've got some interesting designs. I won't show them all because obviously they're their designs. But I'll put this here so we can see what's in it. So you can see that it's got a 6x6 tropical Christmas paper pack. It's also got the embossed die cuts. It's got 6 cut apart sheets. It's got A5 sentiment sheet, and then it's got 6 A5 coloured cardstock and 10 A5 white card bases and envelopes. So let's have a little look at all of that. So first up is the 6x6 paper. I won't get this out because it's exactly the same as what I just showed you in the 12x12. Everything has just been shrunk down, so it's smaller scale to what I just showed you, but it has the 6x6 paper. Then it has a pack of the embossed die cuts, and these are absolutely beautiful. Not sure whether some of you may not have seen the Paper Rose die cuts, the embossed die cuts. They've got almost like a glossy accents topping on them, or a coating on the top of them, and you can see here, they all just pop out. So each one has been die cut, and it's just held in with some little lugs or tabs, and you just cut them out. But we get 4 pages of those. This octopus is really cute. He's holding the ornaments, and he's got all of the shells around him. And I love this flamingo with his Christmas hat on. And this is the next page. You can see that once again. I'll just tilt it so that the camera can try and pick up the glossy accent, or the embossed. It's called embossed, but it's on the surface of it. It's not sort of it's not pushed or pressed into the paper. It's sort of sitting on the surface like a glossy accent. And then this is the next one. The seagull's pretty cool. We've got stacks of seagulls around here in Queensland. When you go to the beach, they're everywhere, especially when you're eating, especially hot chips. And then this is the last one. Isn't this little dog's pretty cute? And I love this wreath here. It's kind of a traditional wreath, but instead of it having lots of traditional foliage, it's got palm leaves and you know, tropical foliage, and then it's got shells and frangipani flowers on it. So 4 pages of the glossy accent, the embossed die cuts, that's those. And then they give you 6 sheets of cut aparts. So these are for you to, these are not die cut out. You can see here there's no cutting out on here. You have to fussy cut these ones out, and they don't have the embossed treatment on them, but there's lots of really great images here for you to fussy cut out. So they give you 6 sheets of this. When you buy a pack of the cut what are we calling these again? Cut aparts. They usually give you, when you buy them just the pack of these, you get 3 sheets of each page in them, so you get 18 sheets. But when you buy it within the Papercuts Cardmaking Kit, they give you 1 sheet of each cut apart. So that's this one. And then we've got this palm tree is nice with all of the lights in it and the baubles hanging on it. And then we have those ones. This beach shack is pretty cool. You know, you can kind of see how useful some of these cut aparts will be. You know, whether you're using them on cards or whether you're going to put them into a folio or an album. And then we've got this surfboard's nice. And there's our little camper van. And once again, the wreath, and this little cluster of tropical fruit is nice as well. So lots of really useful things. So the other thing that you get in this paper cut kits is a sentiments page for you to cut up. It's not die cut at the moment, and it's just got Christmas sentiments on it, which is really useful. They also give you 10 A5 card bases. So we've got 10 white card A5 card bases, and it's really thick card. I think it feels like 250 or maybe even 300 GSM. I'm not sure what that is in pounds or whatever the other one is, but it's really, really good quality card. They give you also 10 A5 envelopes, and then you also get 6 coloured cardstock, and it is the same weight. It feels like it's the same weight as the card bases, so maybe around 250 or 300. I'm pretty sure it'd be 300 GSM. It's or close to. It's pretty thick. And so there's 1, 2, 3 red ones and 3 blue ones. And I'll just measure those, tell you what they are. So they're 21 centimeters. So they're basically the width of an A4 sheet. And they're measuring 8 1/4 inches by 14.8 centimeters, or almost just under 5 7/8. So they would be the width of an A4 sheet if they were placed together like this, and they've cut it in half. So that's what the measurements are. So that's the Tropical Christmas Paper Papercuts Kit. and it all goes back into our little carrier. All right, so that was the Tropical Christmas collection that I've got. And thanks for joining me today to watch this. I'm not sure what, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to make out of it. I am leaning towards a Christmas banner at the moment, and then possibly making some Christmas cards out of what's left. So I might just ponder it for a little bit, but I'll keep you posted. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to chat with you again. Thanks, bye.